mid-range punishes as well with EX Chariot Tackle if need be, or if you want to close the gap against a fireball heavy character, using the Violent Knee Drop to get yourself an EX version, right? EX Violent Knee Drop to get yourself past the fireball, close the gap, and if it's blocked, leave yourself a plus. But there's a lot of counters that have been coming up as of late. You know, V-Shift being one of them. With Cody, I think he's able to sway it as well. But we'll see.
Yep.
We'll see how this works out.
And over the matchup, not too bad for Cody this season. But we'll see what Tokido has for us. Has a little bit longer to play. Remember, best of 5, first of 3. Over with the medium round star, already put him in the corner with the Chariot Tackle Ender.
We're looking for it right now. Tokido hovering in and out of the ranges that he wants to play at, trying to force a whiff on John Takeuchi, but John has actually kept it pretty close-knit. A lot of these normals haven't been whiffing. In fact, he's been counter-poking a great way. Look at that. Speaking of counter-pokes, had the Zunk Knuckle held down. Big counter hit. Man, that standing medium kick is just so abusive. Covers so much range.
And then you have the EX.
Very nice.
It's so good. So then you have the EX Zonk like right after. Oh, the forward heavy kick. He's got the pipe. Have the command, grab the grip to do it more than damage. You pop it off, say, yeah, I got that just defense situation, dog. That just frame situation, I should say. Takeuchi with the first one.
You could hear his spine crack all the way from his tailbone, all the way up to his neck. It's crazy.
Punch like a bag of chips. Blaze.
Yeah, there's no more air in this bag. It's just all chips and crunch. That's all it is now.
Right to the super. Yo, Tokido dumping out the damage right here. With the super already, doing as much damage as he wants to leave, but that can all turn away with a fantastic play.
Oh, a little bit of a frustration there from John Takeuchi. He actually missed the target combo. Did it matter? No, it did not. I think he could have gone for the critical art. Plus, Frank, what are you going to do about it? Another view reversal. Very smart choice. Tokido does not have the great control under the... Oh, throwing the punch. One more tornado. That could have been thrown.
Little bit of sway in play.
Oh my god, that was so sick. We talk about that sway being utilized in a lot of situations now. When it comes to the fireball game, best believe Cody players are going to be sniffing that out. The crime sway low into the follow-up. So good.
Fantastic. I think you're going to fireball. And honestly, to make it fall, that B skill is really good about that because of the fact that the hands are out even longer this season. And so for good reason, we see the B skill punish. Tokido sticking with the Urian. Must see something in this game plan against his character that he can use. But John Takeuchi is looking so dominant with that first game.
I have to move my screen over and maximize. I'm trying to get all this action, as you should as well. If you guys are enjoying yourselves, we do appreciate you guys tuning in from everywhere in the world. Look at this right now. Again, John Takeuchi is at a deficit. A lot more swings coming in from Tokido. Does get a whiff punish on the throw, and now it's going to be Meaty City. No, it's going to be a throw that's teched from John Takeuchi.
Fireballs, trying to put him in the corner. Tokido definitely tries to look like volume when he puts somebody in the corner. Gets real aggressive with it, but interrupts the medium with his own. B skill has enough for the B trigger for the activation. Tokido stops him with a double medium.
I love this. I love this from Tokido. Utilizing that meter in a very, very ambiguous way. EX, Chariot Tackle, catching John Takeuchi off guard, striking first squad in round 2, or sorry, game 2. Oh, yes, the counter strategy.
Surprise with the heavy knuckle.
I love that anti-air decision there from John Takeuchi. Oh, what? My God, the damage output. This guy swings like a grown man.
Faces taxes. Eats vegetables. John Takeuchi.
He gets to roll the streets because he pays his taxes? Okay, gotcha.
It is the mayor right here. It is clear that he is dumping out that damage. Bro, I have not seen damage like that. And I played the character. Crush, but didn't get the follow-up, but still, John Takeuchi taking the better of this. XD drop does do well against maybe Fierce and Crouch Fierce if he's with him.
Oh, yes. He's caught Tokido off guard with that forward roundhouse a couple of times over. I wonder how that's, I wonder why that's been happening. I gotta check that out later. Oh, yeah, the rock is still coming down.
Reach to the cranium. Caution, falling rock, activation. Trying to let this man drop the attack. Blocks it out. Back though, still one more. Sends it out the crouch fears. EX plus frames, counter hit. Let's part the bomb to cook with 2 bars.
Again. Oh, the bravery check from John Takeuchi, putting himself at 2 games. Tokido at 0. That was a very, very solid call out. A risky one at that. That could have been game if Tokido had thrown another standing medium punch, but Tokido bet it all. He walked up thinking maybe he could get either a delayed normal or even a delayed throw. John Takeuchi wasn't buying it.
Not at all. That is actually wild because you're thinking about so many things from Urien that have that at that distance, like the medium punch, crouch medium kick. You got the long limbs. But in the end, is John Takeuchi up 2 games, and I believe we're going to the character select screen. Possibly, maybe they either chill out or change the pace and character so he can change up what he's doing, because honestly the Urien is not getting the job done. The B trigger hasn't been really a big pain point. I mean, it has been taking some damage off, but the situations after haven't been enough to seal the deal. The neutral is definitely in favor of John Takeuchi right now.
Yeah, I think John Takeuchi's defense has been spectacular though in light against the V trigger 1 of the Aegis Reflector. I think, you know, there is the potential there for Tokido to get something going, but Tokido hasn't really had that opening. He hasn't really been able to break John Takeuchi's guard. There hasn't been a lot of moments for him to actually do so, right? Back-to-back throws a couple of times have been pretty much the leading source of damage. So far, he's only done like what? How many EX chariot tackles that have landed? There hasn't been a lot of significant sources of damage to force John Takeuchi to like sweat on defense. I think as it stands right now, I don't believe the Aegis Reflector is going to be a huge threat against the way John Takeuchi is playing right now.
I agree. I don't think that's enough to seal the deal. And what leads up to that, you're taking so much damage to get to that point, and like all it takes is one good EX zonk from the neutral from downtown to seal it. And right now, he might steal it because Tokido is riding or dying with this character. It's the Urien pick. I don't know if it's enough to do it. Maybe he's got another game plan. Had to take a second to go back to character select screen. Let's see if he's got another plan up his sleeves.
V-Skill 1 being the choice still. The 1 set from the side of Tokido. You see John Takeuchi still rocking 2-on-2.
Gonna be with the fireballs. Tokido up in the corner. Scaling him up. EX on. Heavy addition.
Thrown out. Plus frames after that. Yeah, he's trying to force a V-reversal from the side of Tokido as well. Tokido's not buying it. That could have been low forward into trigger. John Takeuchi was well aware of it. The rough knee kick still finds the mark from that far. The back throw to seal it. John Takeuchi is looking at match point now.
So dominant. Even like not forcing the V-reversal, like forcing Tokido to jump so he can get like maybe a heavy dropping for an anti right there. Again, been doing so good. But here's the EX, carry tackle. And now the F off the 3-piece and the throw. There you go, Tokido with some more pressure. The challenge for John Takeuchi once again on wake up. Now the activation.
You still press the button after that. John Takeuchi threw out a normal that was way later than the jab from the side of Urien and Tokido, but it's not going to be the end of it just yet. Tokido playing some pretty active defense, let him out of the corner, but still throwing out some of the limbs, like standing medium kick has been the biggest one that he could possibly ask for. Yeah, but if that gets counter swiped, it's going to be a big problem. Ooh.
I get non-committal with it. Only needs a little bit more crouching light kick, crouching light punch to seal it, and he knows it. Pipe off the table. That means anti-airs are back on the menu for John Takeuchi.
Oh.
Buffer with the low, rough stuff, and the walk-up throw. You in the corner, bro.
Oh, that's going to be huge. Yeah, John Takeuchi actually, he shrugged. He shook his head. That standing light kick could have led to so much.
Let's stay about that for a little bit longer. Here's the EX on.
Oh, that's huge. Man, Tokido went for it again. That was such an expensive blow-up.
Get more damage points, you know, more access to damage in some of these points besides just EX chariot tackle. I mean, that's been a good party starter, but he's more. That crouch medium kick wasn't able to get the medium punch right after. He's in close range for it.
Oh, yes, a big buffer tool there from John Takeuchi, stopping Tokido as he tried to move forward, but now Tokido jumping backwards, putting himself in the corner. I think he's trying to bait John into getting this back throw going. But John's not going to be acceptable to that. Here comes the mix. Defense has been immaculate from the
Defense.
side of John Takeuchi.
You pointed that out before, how he's able to stave off that B trigger. There's one more in the tank. There's the EX. You want to get side switch? Yes, sir. Put him in the corner. What's the play here? For reversal. Get some distance with it, John Takeuchi. If you can get some bar going and flowing, that's that EX song. Heavy addition to ceiling, interrupts the EX. Medium in the EX connects with the song. John Takeuchi, 3-0s. Tokido and pops off. Big J Tech doesn't like that.
What an absolute monster. What an absolute monster of a pop-off. What an absolute